Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I have an interesting slow cooker recipe, at least something I've not run across, and that is a arancini casserole, and it is super easy to make. I've got this mixture here, which is 4 cups of cooked white rice, 2 cups of cream cheese, and mix that all together. So you want to soften your cream cheese. We want a cup of Parmesan cheese, and you want to mix that all about. And we're going to put this into a slow cooker insert. I've also got here a little bit mixture of garlic, parsley, oil, and some more of that Pecorino cheese. And I'll leave the recipe and links down below, so be sure to check that out, and my blog and all the things. I don't always line my slow cooker, but since this was rice, I thought I better line it just since it was the first time I was trying it. But you don't have to. You could spray it with nonstick cooking spray, but I would definitely do that if you don't line it. And what we're going to do is we're going to put half of the rice mixture into the insert, and then we're going to layer half of the mozzarella cheese on top of that. And then you could do salami. I did turkey pepperoni because that's what I prefer, and it's lower in saturated fat. So here I'm laying the mozzarella on top, and I'm taking my organic turkey pepperoni, which we all love, and I keep it on hand because if I make pizza or something, I grab it. So I keep it in the freezer, and I'm just layering that right on. And then what you're going to do on top of that is put the remaining rice mixture, the remaining mozzarella, and the remaining garlic mixture. And it was so tasty. It looks really simple and very primitive to me. I don't know. And it was really kind of had rice pudding vibes without the pepperoni there, but it really was tasty, and they're all kind of pantry ingredients for the most part. So it was something that you could do if you, say, forgot to thaw out a protein or so forth. But it also would make a great side dish for a potluck. And you're going to cover that and cook that on low for 3 to 4 hours until it's basically heated through. Everything's cooked here, so we're kind of just zhuzhing it all together. And then we're going to remove the cover, and then another 30-45 minutes, because we want the excess liquid to evaporate and to absorb into the rice and so forth. Basically, we don't want it super squishy. So basically, I followed those instructions, and I did that, and it was really tasty. Again, I will have links below. You can always check out my art and my other cooking videos. I do a lot of bread videos, and I do some other things besides bread as well. Not as much as I would like. I'm always so busy cooking that sometimes I forget to turn the camera on. But in this case, I did. I thought this would be an easy one to do under my tripod. And it was so tasty. You could add probably, cooked chicken maybe or something like that to it, but I don't really think it needs it. I think it's hearty. It's got the pepperoni or salami if you want to use the salami. Basically, it just is, again, like I said, cheese and garlic and flat leaf parsley and all the things that make life tasty. So, so again, just kind of like a lasagna in the sense that we're just making layers of goodness. And that herb mixture right there that I'm doing, you could put that on all sorts of vegetables and things. So that's like a little handy recipe. You could keep at the ready to toss veggies in and so forth. I mean, who doesn't love parsley, garlic, and oil and cheese, right? I mean, it's like waiting to be a pesto. So if you think about it that way. So again, it was weird at first. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one not encountered a recipe like that. But I have this, and I will link the cookbook below as well that I got this from. I use a lot of her recipes. It's not a super glamorous book, but they're tried and true recipes. Again, this was really tasty. A little bit homely maybe looking, but don't be deceived by the looks. It is super tasty. Again, it could be a main dish, meatless, or not meatless, it's got pepperoni, but you know what I mean. It could be a main dish, it could be a side dish, it could be a potluck dish, etc., etc. But here was our humble little dinner. I had some of our chickens were starting to lay, and cooked up some fried eggs. And again, that's how simple our dinner was that night. Emergency pantry staples. Sometimes you got to do it, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you click the like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell so you're notified of the next video. Thank you so much, and have a great day.